Good morning, children. Welcome back to Max Track 1 session. In the last class, we discussed the sums basing on substitution method and elimination method. I hope you all did very well, okay, because someone has sent me the answers. Maybe one or two answers you did not get the perfect solutions, like anything means either x or y did not cancel. I have seen, I think Pawan's notes, I think so. That means PDF. Once I'll check it once again. Okay. I am going to send the solutions for last 2 weeks. That means, no, sorry, last 2 homeworks which I gave you the sums. I am going to send the key for those two. Once check your solutions. Okay. But as I told you that x in both the linear equations x and y did not cancel. So those type of models you just keep it aside because that is completely different concept. Okay, that means you may get any question like that. So avoid that question. You may get any question that both x and y are equal. So just avoid that type of question because for that we have one more model that I am going to teach you. Okay. Today we are entering into exercise 3.1. So before entering into 3.1, as I told you that get ready with the graphs. So as I told you in the last class, get ready with the graphs. So still if you don't have immediately, means after the class or whatever it may be, so go and get 150 pages graph book, children. Okay, I think you have, because statistics, for statistics you used, okay, less than OG and greater than OG, for all that you use the graphs. So in that graphs any pages are there, you can use that graph also, no problem, nothing will happen. Okay, so that graph book you can use it. Okay, because by this semester only those two chapters only having graphs. So from some next semester we don't have. So better if you have any pages you can use that book. Okay, now coming to exercise 3.1. So before 3.1 start, I would like to tell you now a1x plus a2y plus c1 equals to 0 and a2x plus, correct, here a1x plus b1, a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. Listen very carefully, children. a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. Actually, what are these? You know, these are nothing but the standard forms of pair of linear equation. These are the standard form of pair of linear equation. Okay, these are the standard form of pair of linear equation. Why I told you this one means because they will give you like MCQs, one more questions, as I told you. So if they ask, so you can easily answer. What are the standard forms of the pairs of linear equations? Means a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. Okay, so these two are called pair of linear equations standard form. Now, coming to the given question, that is exercise 3.1. Okay, children, page number 44, exercise 3.1. Children, this is completely, all the three sums completely based on graph. I am going to teach you one sum, how to do in the graph also, and how to write in graph book, means in right side you have to write the solution, and right side solution and left side you have a graph. So how to draw the graph? So both I am going to tell you now. So before telling how to draw in the graph, first I will explain how to do the sum. Okay, then we will go for the graph. Okay, listen very carefully, children. Exercise 3.1. Children, this chapter, not only this chapter, any word problems is completely based on you only. Why? Because you should be very perfect in English. If you understand the concept, English means ఇంగ్లీష్ కాన్సెప్ట్ మీకు బాగా అర్థమైతే మీరు క్వశ్చన్ ఫ్రేమింగ్ ఈజీగా వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, సో ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్, సో యూ క్యాన్ డూ ఎనీ టైప్ ఆఫ్ సమ్ చిల్డ్రన్. ఓకే, లిసన్ వెరీ కేర్ఫుల్. Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you were then. Okay, Aftab tells his daughter, అంటే Aftab వాళ్ళ డాక్టర్ చెప్తున్నాడండి. Aftab వాళ్ళ డాక్టర్ చెప్తున్నాడు ఏమని, 7 years ago I was 7 times, I అంటే ఎవరు, Aftab, I was 7 times as old as you were then. Okay, listen very carefully. We are doing pair of linear equations, 2. Okay, that means 2 equations, that means 2 concepts will be here, case 1 and case 2. Okay, listen very carefully. 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you were then. There is a full stop. Also, that means second equation, 3 years from now I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. 3 times after 3 years, 3 years from now, I shall be, I means who, after, I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. Old ante pedda kadandi. Okay, so is asking now, represent this situation, represent these situations algebraically and graphically. Algebraically and graphically means, algebraically means equations. Algebraically means you should frame a equation, that means 2 equations you have to frame. Geometrically means or graphically, both meanings are same. Graphically means you have to show on the graph paper. Okay, but here you may get doubt where to do the sum, in graph book only. Okay, listen very carefully children. Here exercise 3.1, the first question. In the graph you no need to write a question. Okay, actually possible you write, because 2 pages compulsory required for solution. After tells his daughter 7 years ago, that means let Aftab's present age is equals to, Aftab present age is equals to x. Here the 2 persons, Aftab and his daughter. Okay, and Aftab's daughter's present age is equals to y years. Okay, so let Aftab's present age is equals to x years, Aftab's daughter's present age is equals to y. Okay, I'll tell you the very clear statements what we have to write. Okay, now coming to the question, 7 years I'll explain here and I'll show in the graph how to write it. Okay, I'll explain the sum here. 7 years ago, 7 years ago in the sense means 7 years back. అంటే Aftab 7 years ago ante 7 years kritam. Same what you are doing for Aftab present age, you have to do the same thing for his daughter also. That means 7 years ago Aftab present age is x minus 7. Aftab present age 7 years ago is 7x minus 7. Then Aftab daughter's present age is 7 years ago how much? Y minus 7. Is it clear? Aftab present age 7 years ago x minus 7. Daughter's present age is after 7 years ago. 7 years ago Aftab daughter's present age is y minus 7. Now according to the question, how to frame an equation? 7 years ago అంటే 7 years ago what happened? 7 years క్రితం ఏమైంది? I was who? Aftab అంటే 7 years ago Aftab is x minus 7 equals to 7 times as old as his daughter అంటే 7 into y minus 7. Okay, 7 into y minus 7. That means x minus 7 equals to 7 into y, 7y minus 7 sevens are 49. Now frame an equation. X plus 7 will bring this side, minus 7y equals to minus 49. Minus 7 will go that side, means plus 7. So x minus 7y equals to minus 42. Okay, this is equation 1. Okay children, this is equation 1, and to be called, this is case 1. If you want, you can write like this. Okay, to be called, it is a case 1. In case 1 you got this equation. Okay, now in case 2 in the sense he given also 3 years from now, ante ippudi nunchi 3 years, ante after 3 years. Now 3 years from now, ante after present age is x, no? Now 3 years from now ante x plus 3. Okay, and what? I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. Ante you find after 3 years after present age. Then find immediately after daughter's present age after 3 years. How much will be? Y plus 3. After change cheste same thing should be done for daughter also. Ante 7 years ago, ante 7 years you did minus. Ago means minus. After 3 years means add 3 years for both x plus 3 and y plus 3. So what happened after 3 years? I shall be, that means after will be 3 times, that means 3 into after, so daughter's present age after 3 years. Okay, after present age, sorry, after daughter's age after 3 years. So x plus 3 equals to 3 into y, 3y plus 3 3s are 9. So x minus 3y equals to 9 minus 3. So x minus 3y equals to 9 minus 3 is 6. So that is equation 2. That means to be called case 2. Okay children, in case 1 you got x minus 7y equals to minus 42. In case 2 you got x minus 3y equals to 6. That means this is called as algebraically. That means algebraically you got the 2 equations. Okay, algebraically you got the 2 equations. Now what he asks graphically. Okay, when he asks graphically, take these 2 equations again. Okay, so there is no place, so I'll write these 2 equations here, and how to solve for the graph I am going to teach you now. Okay children, now see here, I wrote the 2 equations, that is to be called as what? Algebraically. That means x minus 7y equals to minus 42, x minus 3y equals to 6. So algebraically means here we can finish the sum. But he asks graphically, means this sum you have to do in the graph. Actually you have to do this sum in the graph. Listen very carefully. Take the first one, that means case 1, x minus 7y equals to minus 42. As you learned in the earlier class, that is 9th standard, first you used to find y. So first find y value. That means minus 7y equals to minus 42. Here plus x will go that side, means minus x. But here whatever the wanted variable should be always positive. So here y it's looking minus. Okay, so do one thing here. Otherwise do one thing. You can send this 7 that side now very easily. Instead of multiplying with minus, here minus 7 into y. So into will go this side, means it will become a division. That means y equals to minus 42 minus x by minus 7. Okay. Now you take minus common, because all looking at minus, all are looking here minus, and the denominator especially minus. Okay, so better make it a positive. How means multiply with minus, or you take in these two minus common, nothing will happen. Here minus 42 minus x. Take minus common. If you take minus common, what will happen, you know? 42. Here you should get minus means minus into minus plus. So plus. Minus into plus minus. So when you are taking minus common, here you should get plus. Why? Because minus into plus is minus. So here x by minus 7. Now this minus and this minus get cancelled. So you are having now 42 plus x by 7. Okay? Means we are finding now the coordinates to plot the points. We are finding the coordinates, x coordinate and y coordinates, to plot the points on the graph. Now here y equals to 42 plus x by 7. Okay? Children, clear గా చెప్తున్నాను చూడండి. 7 టేబుల్ తో డివిజిబుల్ అని తీసుకుంటే అంటే x వాల్యూ మీరు ఏది తీసుకున్నా 42 కి యాడ్ చేయాలి. యూ హ్యావ్ టు యాడ్ టు ద 42 అండ్ కంపల్సరీ 7 తో డివిజిబుల్ అయితే మీకు సమ్ ఈజీగా అయిపోతుంది. ఓకే, సో సమ్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడే ఐడియాస్ రావాలండి నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్ కి. అలా అయితే ఇట్ విల్ బి వెరీ ఈజీ. ఈ స్టెప్ వేసిన తర్వాత వాట్ టు డూ, హౌ టు డూ అండ్ డోంట్ థింక్ ఇట్. సో ఇమీడియట్లీ 42 plus x by 7. So we are taking here okay, listen children, here y equals to 42 plus x by 7. As I told you that when you are taking any x value, see that it is going to be divisible by 7, so you will get an exact figure. Okay, so here let x equals to 0. If you take 0, 42 plus 0 is 42. 42 by 7 very easily, right? See here. So y equals to 42 plus 0 by 7. So y equals to 42 plus 0 is 42 by 7. 7 ones 7 6. So y equals to 6. That means 0, 6 is the coordinates. That means 0, 6 are the coordinates of x and y. You got one point here. You may get doubt. Children, is it compulsory to take 0? It's not compulsory. It depends upon you. How you are going to take, like that you take it. But see that don't get the coordinates in decimal points. If you get also no problem, but try to avoid that. Okay, to avoid confusion in plotting the points, try to avoid in getting the decimals. So that's why you have to know the tables and addition and subtractions very clearly. Okay, see here, I took here x 0, so 42 I got 7 tables and 6, so 0, 6 is 1 point. Like this, at least for 3 points you can do, at least for 3. Now let x is equals to, can I take 7? If I take 7, then what will be happen? I'll get 49. Okay, see here. Why? Because y equals to 42 plus x by 7. That means y equals to 42 plus 7 by 7. That equals to 49 by 7. So 7 ones, 7 sevens. So y equals to 7. That means 7, 7 is another point. Okay, that is another coordinates you got 7, 7. Next, let x equals to, if you want you can take even what? Negative also. Negative numbers also you can take it. Okay, you will see, suppose if I take minus 7. Minus 7 if I take, that means 42 minus 7. 12 minus 7 is 5, that is 3. So 35. So in 7 table 35 will come, right? So I can take x equals to minus 7. X equals to minus 7. That means y equals to 42 plus x by 7. That equals to 42 minus 7 by 7. So 42 minus 7 is how much, children? 35. So 35 by 7. 7 ones, 7 fives. So I got now 5. That means minus 7 comma 5. Minus 7 comma 5. Children, 0 comma 6, 7 comma 6, sorry 7 comma 7, minus 7 comma 5. You have to prepare one table here like this. Okay, x, y, x comma y. Like this, by using a ruler you have to draw like this. This all thing, everything in graph book only, not in the notes. Okay, so x what you have taken here? 0. In first case you have taken here no 0. So 0, here you got 6. That means 0 comma 6 is the first coordinate. That means not first coordinate, you got the first point. Next, 7 comma 7. X is 7. Y also you got 7. That means 7 comma 7 is another point. Next, minus 7 comma 5. That means minus 7 comma 5. So for this equation you got this table. So keep it aside like this. I am not erasing this one. Okay, to understand purpose you just keep it this one. Don't worry about the sir is erasing and looking at how to follow the video. Don't worry, listen the sum first. Okay, in graph I am going to send you the solution very clearly, so you will understand very nicely. Okay children, even I may take here x values are like 0, 7. I may take different numbers also, nothing will happen. Okay, depends upon you, as I told you, no? Okay, look at very carefully. Now we are going for the case 2. Now case 2, that means second equation. Case 2, that is second equation. X minus 3y equals to 6. Okay, now see that always the y should be positive. So bring 6 this side and send minus 3y that side. Bring 6 this side and send minus 3y that side. So x minus 6 equals to minus 3 will become plus 3y. Now you want y only, no? X minus 6 by 3 equals to y. Therefore y equals to x minus 6 by 3. Okay? Okay children, x minus 6 you brought this side, minus 3y that side you send plus 3y. Now you want only y, so 3 will comes here. That means x minus 6 by 3. So y value is 3. Now let x equals to 0 you can take. Okay, so y equals to x minus 6 by 3. That is 0 minus 6 by 3 is nothing but minus 6 by 3. 3 ones, 3 twos. So y equals to minus 2. Y equals to minus 2. Okay, that means 0 comma minus 2. X equals to 0. So y equal to x minus 6 by 3. So x means 0. 0 minus 6 by 3. 0 minus 6 is minus 6. So minus 6 by 3 is 3 1 3 2. So 0 comma minus 2. Next, go for x value. You can take 3. You can take x equals to 3. Okay. Y equals to x minus 6 by 3. So y equals to x means 3. So 3 minus 6 by 3, that equals to minus 3 by 3. Because 3 minus 6 is minus 3. So 3 ones, 3 ones. So minus 1. That means 3 comma minus 1. Next, x equals to, you can take 6. X equals to, you can take 6. So y equals to x minus 6 by 3. That is 6 minus 6 by 3. that is y equals to 6 minus 6 is 0. So 0 by 3 is 0. That means 6 comma 0. Okay. Now again table, you have to prepare one more table. X, y, x comma y. Okay. Now x is what here? 0. Right? Minus 2. That means 0, you got minus 2. That means 0 comma minus 2. Next, here you got 3 x value and you got y value minus 1, that is 3 comma minus 1. Next, 6 comma 0, that means x is 6, y you got 0, that is 6 comma 0. Okay children, now we have to draw the table like this. Okay, now this table and this table, that means now we have to draw two straight lines in one graph only, because this is completely one sum. So basing on these points you have to draw the graph. On the same graph, by using these points you have to plot it and join that lines. Okay, then you see the graph. Okay, this is called graphically. Now I am showing the graph how you got the lines on the graph paper. Okay, the same values I'll use it. Okay children, and once again I am telling you, it's not compulsory that what values I have taken you have to take the same. It depends on you, completely depends upon the y equation. And y equation, if y equation if you take which is suits, definitely almost all the values will get completely divisible. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay children, next we'll go for the graph. Children, see here I wrote on the graph right side where the rule lines are there. Okay, there you have to write all the working part. See here, don't worry, I am going to send the image of this. Okay, at last you have to write both case 1 and case 2. Okay, that is in tabular form. This is case 1 and this is case 2. So like this you have to write. Now children, see, the graph is completely depends upon the table. Here if you clearly observe here, x is 0, y 6, x 7, y 7. Okay, here minus 7, here 5. That means in both the cases you observe, here x 0, minus 2, 3, minus 1. 6, 0. So first see all the x coordinates 6, 3, 0, minus 7, plus 7, 0. The highest is 7. The highest is 7 in x coordinate. Similarly in y coordinate 6, 7, 5. 2, minus 1, 0. So in y coordinates here it is 7. That means in both x coordinate and y coordinate is 7 is the highest. So in graph, coming to the graph children, coming to the graph, first draw a line that is x-axis and right here on right side capital X because it denotes positive numbers, and left side if you write x dash it denotes all negative numbers. Similarly vertical line, see here the vertical line. Okay, so vertical line resembles that what? Y-axis. So all the top numbers, that means all the top ones positive numbers, and you can write capital Y, and all the Down values you can write here negative numbers. See here, -1, -2, -3, -4, like that. Okay, so these are all negative numbers and denoted as y dash. Then after that you clearly observe here 0, 1. That means from here to here 1 unit. Here 2. That means each block contains 1. So then go to the scale. Go to the scale and write here on the top of the graph paper, x-axis 1 centimeter equals to 1 unit. Y-axis 1 centimeter equals to 1 unit. Okay. Is it clear, children? Now after that, come to the case 1 here, 0, 6. Where is 0, 6 in graph? Where is 0, 6 in graph? 0, 6. That means x is 0 and y is 6. That means it lies on x-axis or y-axis. x0 means it lies on y-axis. See here. So that is 0, 6. And the next one is 7, 7. Both are positive. So 7, 7. See here in the graph. Here on x coordinate that is 7. Where is 7 in y coordinate? Here. Here x coordinate 7. Okay. And go perpendicular direction. That means straight way from 7 on x axis. Go to the 7th line on y axis. That means here it is. Okay. So here place a dot. The next one is -7, 5. The next one is -7, 5. Okay. Where -7 will be here? -7 will be on left side of your graph. That is y-axis. That means x-axis. Sorry. So -7 is here. And 5. So where is 5? That is positive 5. So that's why we have to go up. So here 5. Okay. Now what to do? You clearly observe here 1, 2, 3 points. What we plotted. These 3 you join. Okay. These 3 join. Okay. You will get a straight line. So like this you have to join a straight line. And what is that equation name? X minus 7y equals to -42. Okay. Now come to the case 2 equation, that is tabular form. 0, -2. See here 0, -2 means x is 0. That means it lies on y-axis. And -2 where it lies? Down. That means here. So here 0, -2. The next one is 3, -1. Okay. So 3, -1. 3 means x coordinate. Here 3. -1 where it will be? In y coordinate down. That means negative. Here it is -1. So 3, -1. The next one is 6, 0 children. 6, 0 means here y is 0. That means it lies on x-axis. Right? 6, 0 means y is 0. That means it lies on where? On x-axis. So here it is 6, 0. Now we have to join all these 3 points. Okay. Look at here. And this line is called x minus 3y equals to 6. So finally you will get the graph like this. Okay children. So this is the first sum of your exercise 3.1. Okay. Now I am going to send both these images. Okay. I am going to send both these images. Write in graph book in neat handwriting. Okay. And don't use eraser in graph. If you use eraser in graph, it will become white. So you will be knowing very clearly that whether you used eraser or not. For that also we will take half mark. Listen very carefully. Okay. We will take half mark.